America looks rich. Big houses, big cars, iPhones everywhere, restaurants packed, shopping malls still alive. Instagram makes it feel like everyone is winning. But here's the weird truth. America feels rich, but millions of people feel broke. Not, I'm struggling a little, broke. I mean, one emergency away from disaster broke. So today, let's break down how a country that looks like the richest place on earth can still feel like a financial trap for normal people. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why salaries feel useless, why people are drowning in debt, why everything feels expensive, and why even a good income doesn't guarantee peace anymore. Let's start with the biggest illusion. America looks rich, but the truth is, a lot of it is just a mirage. When people think of America, they imagine opportunity. If you work hard, you'll become successful. That's the dream. And to be fair, America is rich as a country. But here's the problem. A rich country doesn't automatically mean rich citizens. Because what we see on the outside, cars, clothes, gadgets, big buildings, fancy lifestyle, is not always real wealth. Most of it is something else, debt. In America, you can look rich very easily because money is not always required up front. Credit cards, loans, monthly payments, buy now, pay later. So people aren't buying things because they're wealthy. They're buying things because they're financing a lifestyle. And the scariest part, the moment the paycheck stops, that lifestyle collapses instantly. Here's the real problem. Salaries didn't grow, but prices did. Let's talk about why people feel broke. The first reason is simple. Everything got more expensive, faster than incomes. Groceries cost more, rent cost more, insurance cost more, healthcare cost more, education cost more. But wages, they didn't rise at the same speed. So what happens? Even if someone earns a decent salary, they still feel like they're stuck in survival mode because the same paycheck that once gave comfort now barely covers basics. And one day you suddenly realize, wait, I'm not broke because I'm lazy. I'm broke because the system became more expensive. People think expensive countries mean luxury, but America is expensive in a different way. Not wow luxury life expensive. More like, you pay just to exist expensive. America is expensive, but not in a luxury way. It's expensive in the worst way, where you pay just to survive. Rent eats your paycheck. Healthcare feels like a risk. Education creates debt before life even begins. So people aren't spending money to upgrade their life. They're spending money just to stay afloat. And here are the three biggest expenses that hit people hard. Number one, rent. In many cities, rent can eat 40% to 60% of a salary. And when rent takes that much, you don't have money left to build your future. Number two, healthcare. In many countries, healthcare is a basic right. But in America, it can feel like a business. A simple hospital visit can cost more than a month's salary. So people don't feel safe. They feel anxious. Because they know one accident can wipe out years of savings. Number three, education. College can put people into debt before life even begins. So some people start adulthood with a degree and tens of thousands in student loans. That's not motivation, that's pressure. And that's why America feels rich outside, but inside, people feel trapped. The biggest enemy today is monthly payments. Car payment, rent payment, phone payment, subscriptions, insurance payment, credit card payment, and suddenly, your money is not yours. Your paycheck arrives, and it's already booked. People don't feel broke because they have zero income. They feel broke because their income is already assigned before they even get it. It's like running on a treadmill. You're moving, but you're not going anywhere. And the system keeps you there, because the more you pay monthly, the less freedom you have to stop working. So even someone earning $70,000 a year can still feel broke, because it's not about income. It's about how much is left after the bills. Inflation isn't just numbers, it's emotion. Because when prices go up, people don't just lose money, they lose peace. Last year, you could buy groceries for $80. Now the same items cost $120. You didn't upgrade your lifestyle, you just bought the same food. So slowly, people start feeling like, no matter how hard I work, I'm still falling behind. And that feeling creates stress. Stress creates fear, and fear makes people panic about the future. Social media made it worse. Now here's the part no one talks about. Social media made being broke feel embarrassing, because you open Instagram and you see luxury cars, vacations, fancy restaurants, designer clothes, entrepreneur lifestyle reels, but you don't see their credit card bill, their personal loan, their EM is their anxiety, so people feel pressured to look successful. Even when they're struggling, they buy things not to enjoy, but to prove something. And that creates a silent crisis. America doesn't just have a money problem, it has a status problem. The real reason: America rewards ownership, not work. Now listen carefully. This is the real reason America looks rich. America is a country where wealth grows through ownership, not only work. If you own stocks, real estate, businesses, assets, your money grows even when you sleep. But if you only work for salary, your money has a limit, your body has a limit, your time has a limit. So the gap becomes huge. The people who own assets feel richer every year. The people who depend only on paychecks feel poorer every year. That's why America feels like two worlds. World one, asset owners. They build wealth automatically. World two, workers. They keep running just to survive. And most people are stuck in world two. The sad truth: people are not bad with money. The game changed. So here's the truth. Most Americans are not broke because they're irresponsible. They're broke because basic needs became expensive debt, became normal wages didn't keep up, and ownership became the real key to wealth. The country feels rich because the system produces money, but people feel broke because the system consumes their money. And once you understand that, you stop blaming individuals. You start questioning the structure. So here's the takeaway. So the next time you see America and you feel like, wow, everyone there is rich, remember this: a rich country can still create broke people, because looking wealthy is not the same as being financially free. If you enjoyed this video, comment below: rich country, broke people. And tell me, do you think this is only happening in America, or is the same thing happening in your country too? And I'll see you in the next one.